Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Sam or XJaws, and today I'd like to give you guys some tips for wager matches, and specifically today I want to talk about the spawns in wager matches. So basically I'm going to be talking about the different ways that you can use the spawns to your advantage so that you can do better in wager matches. This isn't a clear cut, this is how to do good in wager matches, but it is definitely a way to improve in this. I am constantly thinking about the spawns in the wager matches, and because I play this game so much, I've sort of learned them, and in this video I can show you guys a little bit about how the spawns work, at least for this map. And if you like it, we can do it for some other maps as well. So let's start out by zooming out on the map. So what we're going to do right here is take a panoramic view of this game and sort of time lapse it so that we can be able to tell where the really common spawn points are. And for lack of a better word, what we're going to do is memorize these. This will help you better understand the spawns in this game, at least for free-for-all. Now, a lot of people might hear, learning spawns or memorizing spawns and think that it's a really daunting task. To be quite honest, it can be for certain game modes and certain maps and stuff like that, but a 6-man free-for-all on, these smaller maps for wager matches isn't going to be that difficult. To be quite honest, it's actually quite simple. So on your screen right now, indicated by 4 green circles, are the main spawn locations on this map. What you're going to want to do is pay attention to these 4 areas as you maneuver about the map. What you need to understand when trying to identify these spawn areas and use them to your advantage is that every time there's a close quarters gunfight and someone dies, then a spawn location is going to open up in that general vicinity. What you might not know about spawns of this game is that there are negative influencers on, different spawn locations. For example, if there are 2 people really close to a spawn, obviously someone's not going to spawn there. Eventually, there are going to be some really bad spawns where these negative influencers don't work really well, but in free-for-all, they're pretty straightforward and shouldn't fuck you over. So what you need to know is that every time you kill somebody, you should look towards one of these green circles if you're not already in, a gunfight, if somebody's not already shooting at you, and if you don't know exactly where someone is by, looking at the radar. Otherwise, you're going to be able to use these to your advantage, and you're going to be able to play much better if you can remember them. Alright, now we're going to go back to the wager match gameplay, and I'm going to show you guys how I use the spawns to my advantage directly in the game. So I'm sitting atop these stairs, and there's not really any action going on right now. It's only been about 4 or 5 seconds, but that's plenty for me to know that soon somebody will be running through the doorway to my right because of the fact that that's one of the major spawn locations. And sure enough, that's exactly what happens. So as I just said, somebody's going to run through the doorway to my right, but also somebody ran through the doorway to my left, and I'm going to use this knowledge to my advantage. What I understand now is that the person who came second, the person who came through the doorway that is about right below me right now, he ran through the main warehouse building that I'm about to run into, or I'm about to look over. What I know is that he was a negative influencer on one of the major 4 spawn locations in that building. Remember this little map? So if the second person that I killed was a negative influencer on the top spawn location on your screen right now, what that means is that now there is no negative influencer on that location. So immediately what I know I need to do is go look at that location, because more likely than not somebody spawned there, and more likely than not I will have a really big advantage in that gunfight. Sure enough, what I'm going to do is run over here to my left, somebody spawned there, and I was able to pick up another easy kill for my double XP. And then immediately after that, I turn to my right and kill somebody running through the doorway, and so on and so forth. So while I'm not going to go through my entire game and show you guys the way that knowing the spawns helped me out in each and every situation, clearly you guys can see that it does help me out a lot, more often than not, I would say. So while it might be really difficult for someone to learn the spawns like myself for all the different game modes, all the different maps, just by playing the game a lot, it's not that difficult to learn them by paying attention and watching videos such as this one. So I hope you guys enjoyed this gameplay. I hope you guys found it a little bit helpful, and I just want to leave you guys with one last note. Sometimes the spawns won't help you. Sometimes you just gotta run out there and just shoot them up like crazy, like I'm doing towards the end of this game, and if you have a good shot, it'll help you out and you can, hold your own. But anyway, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this game. Again, I hope you guys found this video helpful, and if you did enjoy it, you did find it helpful, then please give it a like rating and maybe a favorite. It would really help me out, and making videos like this kind of takes a little bit of time and effort, so I appreciate that, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.